everyone. Welcome back. Please comment, subscribe, folks. Comment, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's links to you down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as links to all of my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about a report from Jay Glazer about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers. Whoo, baby, we got to have the discussion, okay? Comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that notification bell, and let me know what y'all are thinking. And hit that thumbs up, all right? Hit the thumbs up for your boy. Listen, Jay Glazer came out with a report today, and according to him, the Jets have informed Aaron Rodgers that they are looking to move on from him, okay? Now, if you don't believe me, I want you folks to hear this directly from him. Here's the audio.
I do have some breaking news right now to report on the show. That's what we do. And it involves another Super Bowl MVP, and that is Aaron Rodgers. And guys, I've learned that Aaron Rodgers flew back to New Jersey this week to meet with the Jets about his future. Met with the team head coach and the GM, only to be told that they want to move on from him. Now, the thing is, what does Aaron want as player or not? What happens? Did they trade him? Did they cut him? Whatever it is. But the fact that Aaron actually used his own plane to fly there to find out what the decision probably means that Aaron still wants to play another year, just not going to be for the Jets.
Wow. Okay. Now, keep in mind, as of now, all right, this is just a report. This is just a rumor. There's nothing official, right, that has come out about this now. As a matter of fact, the Jets themselves, the New York Jets, have declined to comment about this situation, okay? Here's my thoughts. If this is true, I don't think this is the best idea for the New York Jets. I don't. And one of the biggest reasons why is there is no young QB after Aaron Rodgers that can take the reins of this franchise and move forward. There's nothing really, okay? I don't like that. I do not like that whatsoever, especially after we thought that Aaron Rodgers was going to be the guy to groom the next young QB. He wanted to do that. He made that very clear. And another thing that I do not like about this situation, if this is true, is the financial impact of moving on from Aaron Rodgers. Let me tell you something. The Jets are going to eat $49 million in dead cap, okay, with Aaron Rodgers if they move on from Aaron Rodgers, all right? Now, the Jets could take that $49 million cap hit, that dead cap hit, all at once this upcoming year. But more than likely, right, they probably won't. They're going to split it up in 2 years. Now, if they move on from Aaron Rodgers initially, okay, it'll be a $25 million cap charge that they'll have to carry for him. Then that will come down to $14 million after June 1st, okay? Now, the issue is that next year, in 2026, they're going to have to eat a $35 million cap charge, and that's no way out of that, baby. No way out of that. And the reason why I do not like this, right, because of the financial impact is because not only did Aaron Rodgers tell us that he was willing to groom a young quarterback to take the reins when he was ready to go, make sure the young guy would be prepared, he also said publicly that he was open to renegotiating the contract again and giving the Jets more money back. He said that. Now, for those of you that are like, oh, well, how do we know that would be true, Joe? He gave the Jets over $30 million back the first time when they initially acquired him. Anybody remember that? He did that for Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh. He literally did that so that they can continue to go forward and build the football team. He's talked about that, not wanting to hamstring the Jets, you know, with the type of money that he had on his contract when traded for. So that could have helped the New York Jets quite a bit. Now, I don't pretend to be this cap genie, but come on, man. Come on. So here we are, right? If this is true and we're sitting in a situation where I don't like the fact that we don't have a young QB, the financial impact that could have, been soothed a bit with Aaron Rodgers possibly giving the Jets, some real significant capital back, cap capital. But the impact in the locker room, I think, is definitely going to be felt. Here's the deal. There are going to be players that are going to leave, okay? We all know this. Davante Adams, more than likely, he's not going to play with the New York Jets next season. He's going to be gone, okay? That is a huge weapon that is out of here. I remember Jets fans literally screaming about wanting Davante Adams. Get this guy to the Jet. For years, Jets fans have been screaming, make Davante Adams a Jet. And we finally get him. And he was producing this year. And now he's gone. More than likely. There's other guys as well. Garrett Wilson, you got to wonder what's going on with him. There's been talks that he's wanted to be up out of here and that he's looking to request a trade. I'm pretty sure that this move is going to push him forward in that situation, right? Because he's going back into the mist where there's no answer at quarterback, which is one of the reasons why he was one of the guys that was publicly volleying for Aaron Rodgers to become a New York Jet. Anybody remember, right? Him, Sauce Gardner, and Breece Hall sat around a bonfire, literally begging Aaron Rodgers to become a Jet, to make it happen. And one of the things that Garrett Wilson was talking about was how footballs were going to get to him accurately and precise, and how much better Aaron Rodgers was going to make the Jets offense. Now, mind you, they did all of that while Zach Wilson was still on the Jets roster. He had been their starting QB. So you got to wonder what's going to happen going forward, okay, with him. And there's other players as well that are coming up for contracts that have been here through the situations where there was no QB. They've been here through the years where there was question marks at quarterback. You think they want to go back into a season where they're just going to lose a lot because they don't have a QB? I don't know if a lot of these guys are going to want to sign up for that again. So the potential to lose a lot of these guys that we got up for contract is raising if the Jets do move on from Aaron Rodgers. Also makes the landscape for free agency shaky as well, okay? Because there's a lot of guys that are going to look at the Jets and go, y'all don't have no QB. Why would I come here? So you could have guys leaving, and you can have guys not wanting to come here. That could be rough. Now you look at the Jets' quarterback options, right? If they do move on from Aaron Rodgers, okay? You got to look at free agency. And there's some guys out of there. Justin Fields, his name is constantly coming up. I like Justin Fields a lot. I wanted the Jets to draft him. For those of y'all that don't know, I was lobbying for Justin Fields constantly. But, he's moved around, bounced around, originally taken by the Bears. Things didn't work out there. He was recently on the Steelers. So he's an option. But, what do? You keep him for a year, 2 years, and then, you get a young guy and see if things work out there. There's other guys too. Russell Wilson, I'm not really interested in him. He's all over the place. Jacoby Brissett, Jameis Winston as well. There's a lot of Jets fans talking about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold, I don't think is interested in coming back here whatsoever, okay? And then you got to look at the draft as well. The issue with the draft is there's no guys outside of like Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders that are ready to go out there and start year one. None of them. And there's question marks even about Cam Ward and Sanders. To be completely honest, there's analysts that question if they could be guys that could start year one. So you look at the Jets, they're sitting at 7 right now. And I don't think Cam or, Sanders is going to be there at 7 at all. Those guys are going to go way before that. And the capital that it will take to move up in a draft class that is full of project quarterbacks is going to be massive. I don't think the Jets will want to do that and give that up either. So now you're looking at the other guys like Jackson Dart. His stock has rose as well. It's definitely boosted since the Senior Bowl. I remember people saying that he would go at the bottom of the second, maybe top of the third. Now he's a guy being talked about as the top of the second and possibly mid to late first. And also Jalen Milroe as well. But Jalen Milroe definitely is not a guy that I think you want to start year one. he has some issues, some things he's got to work on mechanically, getting better at reading defenses, all of that stuff. But his athletic ability, and he's got a decent arm too. His arm is solid, right? And that is off the charts. He's a guy that once you really get him into an offense and allow him to, really get ingrained in that offense and you flesh things out for him, baby, at the next level, if you can give him a year or something to kind of sit, you can prepare that kid and he has the ability to really be a beast in this league for real, like for real. And I really like Milroe. But again, he's not a guy you want to start year one. You're setting him up for failure if you do that. So, again, this is rumor. I respect Jay Glazer. I do, okay? But, it hasn't been made official. So, comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. What are your thoughts about this report from Jay Glazer? Do you think it's real? Do you think this is what's going to happen? How do you feel, about the possibility of Jets moving on from Aaron Rodgers? And, what are the other options in your mind for the Jets to move on from Aaron Rodgers with, okay? Comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. You folks have a good one. Peace.